Hello, it's Glamstract here. Another video, another foundation and concealer review. And today's foundation and concealer are by Giorgio Armani. So we have the Neo Nude Foundation and the Luminous Silk Concealer. Just a little quick side note before we get into the review. I did want to review this Luminous Silk Concealer with my Luminous Silk Foundation. Now, I do have the Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani. However, I don't have it here, where I am based right now. So I thought I really want to review this with another Giorgio Armani product. So I remembered that here I do have the Neo Nude Foundation and I thought, okay, let's do it with that. But now we do have another issue probably. The thing is, Neo Nude Foundation, I have shade number 5. And I honestly thought the shade number 5 was going to be a great match for me. But it's actually slightly too light for my skin. We're gonna make it work, but the concealer might be a true match for me and the foundation is slightly lighter, so it might end up looking a little weird. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the concealer on one side first and then foundation application, and then foundation and then concealer on top of the foundation, and see how that could maybe avoid my under eye looking too yellow compared to the rest of my complexion. We'll see. But anyway, these are the two products outside of their boxes. The Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Foundation, I have it in shade number 5. And the Luminous Silk Concealer, I have it in shade number 3. And without any other further ado, I'm just going to skip right through the makeup application and give you some insight about it. I do have my skincare down and I've used my usual Origins, the Mega Mushroom line, and also prepped and primed my skin with a vitamin enriched face base, which is an amazing primer slash moisturizer by Bobbi Brown. So as we said, I'm gonna do concealer first on one side, and then on the other side I'll do it on top of the foundation. This side I'm gonna apply concealer first. This is the first time for me using this concealer, but I have used many times the foundation. So I'm just gonna do 4 dots like that, and I'm gonna blend it with my finger. I do pick my concealers most of the time slightly lighter than my skin because I want a brighten effect, but I do also love a overall finish that looks very seamless, no brightness, literally just one color. So this is quite light actually. We might be able to get away with the Neo Nude Foundation because this is the first time applying it on the skin. I haven't applied it on the skin just yet. I tried it on the back of my hand but not on my skin. So yeah, maybe I should apply a little less. 4 dots is a bit too much. I feel like it's a waste of product. So on the next side, I'm gonna just do 2 dots. Very brightening. It has a nice coverage. I would say a light to medium coverage. It didn't get rid of my discoloration because of course you need a corrector for that. But overall, it's pretty. So it's a squeezy tube. Very side note, this has been for a long time my everyday kind of foundation before this whole lockdown happened again in the UK. And I do like this foundation. I really like it. So I'm gonna take in the brush. I'm actually gonna start on this side just to see very quickly. So as you can see, actually the concealer is slightly lighter than my foundation, but very slightly, very undetectable. So it wasn't too bad as I made it at first. It's very lightweight, it has like a nice subtle luminosity to it. And also I like it because it feels very hydrating at the same time. And yeah, that's why it became very instantly like my favorite everyday kind of foundation. It just feels really good on the skin, so weightless, doesn't clog my pores, very lightweight. Coverage, okay, you can give me a little bit of coverage, but I feel like coverage wise I will give it like a light coverage, just that, light coverage. I prefer this foundation over the Luminous Silk, but mainly for one reason. Because don't get me wrong, the Luminous Silk has a beautiful coverage, a beautiful finish. It just feels really nice on the skin. But the only problem is the Luminous Silk must have an ingredient that makes my skin break out. Every time I wear the Luminous Silk, the day after or at the end of the day, I can see a new spot popping out of my skin, and I get devastated. It's like, oh no, what the hell? So no, that's a big no-no for me. But don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna wear the foundation because it's not a cheap foundation, and as I said, it is a beautiful foundation. So I can't deny that it's really good. I mean, no surprise here, it's very popular, you know, so you don't need my opinion. Okay, so the foundation is applied all over my face. As I said, I do have a very bright light in front of my face, so it creates this gorgeous, glorious glow on my skin. That's how I call it, GGG, gorgeous, glorious glow. I could make my thing. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna apply the concealer now on the top of the side that I haven't applied it just yet. And as I said, I'm gonna apply just 2 dots this time because it is quite full coverage. I thought it was gonna be like a less coverage, but it's actually good. So I'm gonna do 1 dot there and just 1 dot here, and I think that should be more than enough. And again, I'm gonna use my finger and see. I think you just need 1 dot of this concealer because seriously, this has a coverage. Wow. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very comfortable on the skin, very easy to blend, but knowing me, you know, if you're like me and you're like a very natural, just very natural, extremely natural effect, this is quite a coverage. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Wow. It's a really nice concealer. Gosh, I can see reaching out to this concealer pretty often, and I cannot wait to try with the actual Luminous Silk foundation, even though I'm not looking forward to get a spot on my face. What else can I say about these foundations? I mean, look at this. Gorgeous, glorious glow. Didn't do a great job about covering, you know, marks on my face. You can still see in some places they peek through. But I'm sure you heard enough of me saying I don't mind my spots coming through the foundation because that means that my skin is still looking natural. So that's it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go very quickly off camera, apply a little bit of powder, a little bit bronzer, blush. I'll be back and check in with you with everything else on my face and see how it feels. So I'm back. So as you can see, I've done the rest of my face. And when I say the rest of my face, I don't mean eyes, lips, and mascara. Mainly, I would say bronzer, a little bit blush, a little bit of highlighter, not too much, powdered all over my face. And this is the final result. So this is what the foundation and concealer looks like with the rest of, I would say, complexion products applied on my skin. It is beautiful. I mean, that is why I use this foundation on the daily, because it's gorgeous. I know there are mixed reviews about this, but I personally really like this foundation. I don't care about other reviews out there because it's good. We're towards the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, also give it a thumbs up, because why not? Let's spread the love. You can find me on my social media on Instagram at Glamstract, and you can follow me here too, you know. Just down here, there's the button to subscribe on my YouTube. While you're here, why don't you just subscribe? It's free. And, but yeah, what can I say? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.